I don't know why it was taking so long to load up, yo. It's taking mad long to load up. What's going on, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? What's going on, family? Gonna make some money tonight. I'm already up 500, basically 6 for the day. I did take some trades earlier. Market was moving pretty nice. So I caught some moves. But we still I promised I was gonna get on at 11 like I always do. So what's up, Raj? What's going on? What's going on, Raj? I did promise I was gonna get on, so I'll make sure I stick to my word. If you was in my Discord though, you'll see that I said I was taking some trades. You would have been able to catch the same move, or at least like identify like what I was looking at. So if y'all haven't already, go ahead and join the Discord. Stay locked in with me. What's up, J Ray? What's going on? I'm gonna give it some time, let some people get on the session. We'll get started at like 11:15. J Ray said he caught some shorts. So I tried to catch a short, and then I was in profit. Put my stop into profit, well, like at break even, and it came back, stopped me out, and then just it jetted to my take profit level. It was crazy. Link to the Discord. I'll put it in the chat. But yeah, did that, and then it dumped to my target, and then maybe like a couple minutes after, it started pumping to the upside, and then I wound up catching some of those buys to the upside. Long, closed most of his positions, got one lot left. But I have pullbacks, right? Yeah, I mean the longs was, I ain't gonna lie, like that last 4 hour candle, those are some good longs. Right now we're like creeping back into the 4 hour supply zone. But I'm gonna do the breakdown and tell y'all what I see, and then maybe you see something different, but I'll just kind of give you my bias. I did hit my daily goal already for the trading day, so I'm gonna be chilling tonight. I'm gonna be honest, but like I'm gonna still like let y'all know, like, all right, this is a trade that I would take, and if it's hitting for real, I might jump back in. Let me put this. Oh, let me. I got you. I'm gonna put it in the. Yo, it's not even letting me get to the chat though. I mean, the link is in the description, but I'm trying to figure out where the comments are. I can't even get to my comments right now. Hold up, y'all. I don't know why it's doing that right now. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, please, paper trade. What's up, brother? What up, Money Mitch? Money Mitch for pips. I like that. Benny the Butcher, yeah, y'all, you him in the background. I ain't gonna lie, he put out some heat this summer. That I don't know if y'all heard of Summer 26. That song was tough. This is old album though. I'm playing. The Butcher coming. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. All this time, you probably could have found it in the link in the description already by now. But I got you. I'm gonna put it in the chat, yo. I don't know why I can't find the chat. Oh, here we go. I bet. All right, so that's the link to the Discord. Word. All right, bet. So I'll say we're gonna get started at like 11:15. Get some time for some people to get on before we like really get into it. But we'll start it off like, what's up? Like, where y'all from? You know, if there's anybody that's been on the chat before, made some money with me already before, I can drop some dollar signs in the chat. Um, yeah, man, we're gonna try to have a good night tonight, and then just keep on with these weeks. I feel like we've been having we had a good week last week on session. Yesterday we did good on session. Got like 3 minutes before I get started. I'll be right back. Oh, think about going long on gold. Oh, we got some money signs in the chat. All right, it's 11:15. I'm gonna do this breakdown real quick. It usually don't take too long. Basically, show y'all what I kind of look at when I'm getting into the market. For anybody that's like super brand new or whatever the case is. So if y'all don't know me, I go by Shaq Stacks. Matter of fact, go follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna drop my Instagram in the chat. Actually, I don't even feel like doing all that. Just follow me on Instagram, Shaq Stacks. STACKZ with an underscore at the end. If you want to, just stay updated with me as far as like what's going on in this trading world. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I'm like some master trader. I'm not no guru, none of that. I'm just somebody that learned how to get my piece out of the market. Like I know how to get my piece, and that's it. I call it a day. I'm a regular guy. I got kids, I got a family I take care of, and I just doing my thing. But if you've been on a session before, you know that I use like this AI tool, to kind of call out my trades. So I basically just show you how to use this AI, and then by all means, I'm not telling you to get into any of these trades with me or anything like that. I'm just showing you how I trade. I've been documenting my journey. And it's all live stream. So right now we're trading on an Apex funded account. Oh, let me back up real quick. I've been trading for like 6 years. So I have an idea. I was trading before I got access to this AI tool. But ever since I got my hands on it, I've been a lot more consistent, and it's just made trading a lot easier. Not saying that you can't trade without it, but you know, as far as like consistency goes, it just takes the emotions out, and you know what you're looking for. You do that thing, and then you know, like anything, it's not nothing's 100%. But uh, my example I always use is it's like having a calculator, right? If you know how to use the calculator, then you get your answer a lot quicker, a lot faster. Um, if I'm not streaming, then I'm not sitting here just watching the charts. I'm not on a computer all day. I just kind of like open up my laptop. If the bot calls something out, then I'll pretty much just take the trade. And I'll keep playing like my game, or I listen to music, uh, make food, whatever. Like play with my kids, whatever. I don't just sit here like watching the charts all day. I just kind of look for a particular setup, and then that's pretty much it. So I don't have no like complex trading style. I don't know everything about trading. I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all that, but I have some results. So um, I'm trading on an Apex funded account. This is going to be my fifth payout that I'm trying to get right now. Um, I know a lot of people be up here like just kind of talking, so I like to give the real. I like to be transparent with what's going on. So I'm just gonna log into my account so y'all can kind of see. Within this past month overall, made about like 10,000 in payouts. So I'm doing pretty good. You know, I'm not a full time trader. I'm not gonna tell y'all that I'm a full time trader. I'm like I said, I'm just like y'all. I go to work and I found a way to make some extra money. Um, and now I want to become a full time trader, so I'm streaming on my journey. Like I said, you can go back. You can go back to my first stream, and you'll see I had this same account from when it was in its eval stage. I was just that confident that I was going to be able to like run it up, and then also, um, I don't know, it just makes it easier, trading in front of. I don't know. I thought it would be harder, but I feel like it's easier for me because now I don't like when I'm by myself. I'll take a dumbass trade. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'll just jump into a trade. But now that I'm here, I don't want to lose. I'm very competitive. I don't want to lose in front of y'all. So I do take better trades when I'm on stream, I would say. But also I don't just like. There was one point where I was only waiting to stream. I mean trade on stream, and I was missing some really good looks. So I kind of stopped doing that, and I just said like, you know what, I'm gonna plan to get on at this time, but if I do see a move, I'm gonna take it. If I get on a stream and I'm already negative, then we're gonna get our get back. But now that I'm on the stream, I'm already up for the day. Not that I'm not gonna take another trade, but I'm just gonna be a lot more cautious because I don't necessarily need to win anymore to win the trading day. All right. So for those of you that know, this whole thing with trading is about scaling anyway. Like I always preach like the whole point is to get 5, 10 accounts. Hell with Apex you get 20. Because that $1,500 payout on that first payout for Apex on a 50K account. If you have 5 accounts, that's 7,500 for one payout. You know, So just think about you get two of those a month. You start getting two of those a month. That could change your life. Even if you had one account and you got an extra 1,500, that can help. Um, with whatever you got going on. So like I said, I like to be transparent. Oh, this is the wrong page. I like to be transparent. Like I said, off this account, I'm working on a fifth payout from this account. All right, so y'all see that? Pretty much all these was back to back. Outside of the fourth payout, I had a week where I was just kind of like going through it, but I weathered the storm. I was like, it was wins and losses. But if you're a trader, then like that's what you go through. Like you go through those phases where maybe what you're seeing just isn't there, and you just got to stay consistent. That doesn't mean go switch your strategy, go try to find something new. Like, nah, just stay consistent. Like, if I'm being honest, I feel like every strategy works. Every strategy works. The problem is like us, like it's the trader themselves. So don't get caught up in and trying to like switch up your strategy, or like even combining strategies. Like, one is like stick to something and then just do it. You'll get better at the strategy as time continues to go on. All right, so yeah, that's my little spill or whatever. But uh yeah, let's get into it. If y'all guys got any questions, maybe you don't want to comment on YouTube or anything like that. Like I said, you can go to my Discord. I just put it in the comments. You can ask in that chat. It's a lot of good traders that's in there. That talk about like trading and stuff like that. They may know more than me. You know, so you can go in there, chat it up, ask questions, and then you can get some help from in there. Or you could hit me up directly if you want to get access to like the AI tool that I use, and I can help you set up. And then I'll actually invite you to my private community. So like I have a free Discord and I have a private community where anyone who has access to my AI, they get into the private chat. All right. So um yeah, I forgot. I just warmed up some food, right? So we got one more little intermission, right? I'm gonna go grab my food real quick, and then we'll be back. All right, had to get the food, y'all. Can't trade on an empty stomach. Hold up. All right, so hold on, let me fix this table real quick. All right, so y'all see, I'm trading in my living room on my couch. I don't got no crazy fancy setup, nothing crazy like that. It's gonna come soon though. I just ain't really feel like I needed it. I've been trading on my phone and on my laptop for the longest. And then when I moved into my place, it was just other things that I was trying to take care of before getting me my trading setup. So yeah. All right, man. Let's get into it for real. You say you in the Discord? You in the Discord? Shout out to everybody that's on the call right now. A like and a subscription is always, 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 you know, appreciated. I'm gonna try to be as consistent as possible. You know, so y'all know where to find me. 11 p.m. Eastern time. Hop on YouTube. I should be live. All right, but let's get into these markets, man. So usually I start off on a 4 hour time frame, right? I just try to see like where price is. Um, right now, like where price is probably one of the most important things. Like just make sure you know where price is. All right, so right now, just off the bot, um, looks like we're in a 4 hour supply zone. We just now creeping into it. Market been pretty bullish since the open, but we got to keep that in mind that there's a lot of selling pressure in these areas. So if we do look for longs or whatever, even if we're looking for shorts, just understand like where we're at. If we see on the lower time frames that maybe we do see a short or whatever the case is, that we're in a 4 hour supply, so that could benefit us. And then vice versa, if we see longs on the lower time frames, just keep in mind that we're in a 4 hour supply, so it could be a lot of turbulence, like we're fighting through these areas because of you know like I said, like where we're at. All right, so I usually start off on a 4 and I check the 1. All right, so 1 hour we have some bullish action, pushing up. We are near the 1 hour supply, not like in it, so you know not nothing like too crazy to worry about. Just like having an understanding like where we're at. All right, so it's just similar to the 4 hour. Like I mean, like technically the 4 hour was showing that we're in it, and for the 1 hour saying that we may have like a little bit more room to push up before you know coming back down. All right, so we check the 15. So I like the 15 for like breakout levels. So actually the bot called something out. It already left us. So I mean, I wouldn't get in it now. But basically, if we see something like this off the bot, these are some good entries. Now, when you're trading with the bot, if it gives you a stop loss, right? So that's this red line. The trade is still valid as long as price doesn't close below that red line. So, and a lot of times, like it's not even like for me, I'll risk a little bit more than what it gives us because like the bot likes to give like top tight stop losses. All right, so I usually risk a little bit more than what the bot says, but um, yeah, it's in it. It caught out a pretty good trade. So it wound up hitting the second target 1, 2, 3 times now. Hit first target basically 4 times. So you could have played that, you know, by ear. However, like you seeing it as it's going. But like I said, I like to use a 15 minute for the breakouts of the supply and demand zones, or even the reversals. So if I see price at a supply and it breaks out and it closes above like the 15-minute supply zone, then I like my longs like coming from there, and vice versa. If price breaks below this demand, and it forces it to go away, then I'll take my shorts to the next demand as well. Right now, price is just in between both of them. So you know, I wouldn't say we're in no man's land, but like I said, just kind of like play it by ear based off of the higher time frame. So we're close to the 1 hour supply. We're in the 4 hour supply, and in 15 minutes, it's touching the supply zone now. Um, so I mean, we're pretty late on this trade, uh, but I did call out a good one. If we were, let's say we were to take this trade that the bot called out, I'll continue letting you know like how to actually use this whole thing. But since we're here, so first target was off of one contract, 185. So that's not even like a good risk to reward, I would say. This is more like it. This is more like a little bit over one. It's a little over a 1-to-1, and then the third target. So I mean, usually I go for target 3, but obviously as price continues to push up, I move my stop losses into profit, and then I trail it. In this case, like I said, I usually risk more than this off of one contract. I usually risk about like 300 to 400. So I probably have my stop loss somewhere around here anyway, and let it ride out. Um, so yeah, um, that is a trade that could have been taken possibly if it was on stream, but yeah. I'll go over the trade that I did take to put me into profit, but I'm just gonna finish this breakdown. All right, so 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute. See where we're at. Now, usually I take my trades off the 5 minute, right? And it's pretty much the same thing. Like I'm just waiting for like a breakout of the supply or of the demand zone, or just to see how it plays off of these levels. So like if price decides that it wants to consolidate right now and it starts to turn, and I see some volatility coming down off the 5, off of the supply, then that's a trade that I will also take. All right, but usually I like the market off of the 5 when it comes to this bot. So I believe I want. All right, so this is the trade. I took some shorts earlier. I put this in my Discord. I was taking shorts because one of these candles broke the 15-minute demand zone. All right, so I took it. We were in profit for, I don't know, maybe like 5-10 minutes. I moved my stop loss to break even, and then price started pushing up, stopped me out, so I didn't make anything. I didn't lose anything. Then we got this arrow, and basically same thing. I just played off of this demand zone with the arrow. And when I explain to you how to use the bot, you'll see why. So basically it's 5 points. Wait, I'm just chatting now. Let me see. No questions, nothing. All right, cool, whatever. So usually when I use the bot, like I said, I'm on a 5 minute, but I'm using the higher time frames to kind of determine like, all right, where I'm at in the market and then what I want to see. So the 4 hour and 1 hour, I'm just trying to see like, all right, how close are we to these 4 hour and 1 hour supply zones? On a 15 minute, I'm looking for like some type of breakout, or like if price is touching the supply or demand zone in that level. Now, when I get to the 5, that's what the time frame that I trade off of, as far as like structure goes. So meaning like this is where I go into like how to use this bot, right? So it's 5 points. It's 5 points, all right? I wouldn't say that there's a particular order, but I do look at it in a certain sequence, so that way I can really decide like whether I want to get into the trade or not. So the first thing is support and resistance levels, which is basically the supply and demand zones. All right, so it's price near one of those things, right? If it is, that's 1 point, right? The second thing that I look at is where is price? Is it below or above this white EMA? So to the actual rule of it is, if price is above the white EMA, then I'm looking for longs. If price is below, then I'm looking for shorts. So usually if price is like in this case, right, price is below the white EMA, so I wouldn't consider that as a point when it comes to me looking for longs. All right, the price coming off of the demand zone counts as a point. All right, but there's 5 points. All right, so you got your supply and demand zone. You have, is price above or below this EMA? Right. The third point is, what color is this EMA? So this one is at this time is green. All right. So technically, if I was looking for longs in this point, like where we're at in the market, like right here, if I'm looking at this candle, I got price coming off of demand. That's 1. I have a green EMA. That's 2. And now I didn't talk about this one, but we got an arrow. So that's another point. So that's 3 points so far. Right. The only thing that we don't have is the white EMA. All right, and then the fifth point is the volumetric bar. So if the volumetric bar, if it's, I mean, usually it'll be like obviously like price already like left, so it's on this side of it. But like if we was looking at this candle at this time, there's no other candles like after. the volumetric bar will be sitting on this side of it. If it was a green one, like if this green bar was longer than the red one, then that also counts as a point. So that's 5 points in total. That's 5 points in total, right? Like I said, you got the demand, 5 points in total, whether you're looking at shorts or you're looking at longs. Hopefully I'm not confusing because I'm kind of like trying to be general, whether with shorts or longs. But in this case, let's say we're looking for a long, right? We need to get all 5 points. This one, we only got 4 because price is below this white EMA. All right, but we got an arrow. We got price coming off of demand. We got the volumetric bar saying that longs are buyers are in control. We have a green EMA, so that's 4 points. That's a trade that you could take. So, all right. So once I've seen all of this, right, I just basically look at the trade, seeing how price action was. I don't remember if I went down to the 1 minute or not, but it might make more sense on the 1 minute. Yeah. So I went down to the 1 minute after seeing all of that, and then pretty much it's like it's straightforward. Like, yeah, you can't miss it. It's a lot of green. Like, you're looking for it. You're looking for longs at this point. All right. So I just kind of waited for price to kind of give me a entry at the bottom of these candles. We had like a break of structure here, so I knew that there was some um actually at the time it was a supply zone. It went away because price broke it, right? Which, why this break of structure was here. Price continued to hold it, so I'm like, all right, price is holding this. I'm going to enter here, and that's actually where you see like a point of interest, where it says POI, point of interest. It's demand level, right? And price just basically bounced off of this, and literally I was in a trade for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes, right? And then we made $600. All right, now I know I said a lot just now. I don't know if y'all was picking up what I was putting down, but that's just like how I have to break it down right now. All right, so if y'all have any questions, just let me know. I can continue to break it down, but I just want to show y'all like how I was already up $600 before I got on the session. All right, that's what I did before I got on the session, but I was actually out. I wasn't even home. I was on my phone. I looked at this, and I literally went from the 4 hour, 1 hour, 15, waited for my setup, entered the trade, and I just trusted my strategy. All right. So yeah, so we caught a nice move earlier. That's why I'm up 591 right now. But we're gonna look at the market and see what it's doing right now. And if, like I said, if you got any questions or whatever, feel free to. If you think my strategy sucks, if you think whatever, I don't know. It doesn't even matter. Say whatever you want to say. We can get to the bottom of it. It's not gonna be no hard feelings. I am not sensitive. I won't get offended, honestly, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna make my money regardless if y'all here or not. I'm gonna make money, so I'm really just doing this off the strength, like, because I know what it's like when I first started. I was looking for like people that was like me. Maybe they're not like this. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not dumb, but I'm not the smartest person in the world, and I figured this out, like, in a way. Like, I'm not saying like I got it figured out, but like, you can make some money. You can make some money doing this, chilling for real. Like I said, you don't have to sit here and stream the way I do. You don't gotta do none of that. But once you get an understanding, it's like riding a bike. No one can take this skill away from you. Like, once you learn it, no one can take it from you. So as long as you got Wi-Fi, Gucci, you can make money anywhere. You can make money anywhere. Jay Woot, what up? What's going on? But yeah. So let's get into it. Let's go. I put on some Benny and then 50 just came on out of nowhere, like just took over. All right, so if I'm being honest, like, oh, this another thing. Before we even like really get into what's going on, make sure y'all before you trade, like check Finviz, get an idea of like what the market has been doing since it's opened. So I go to Finviz, it's like basically, um, it gives you an idea of what the top 100, I said countries, the top 100 companies have been doing since. Yeah. Um, Now to read this map, like the bigger the box is, the more weight that that company holds within the Nasdaq. Okay, so obviously I see Nvidia, Apple, Google, Amazon, SpaceX, Tesla are like bigger boxes compared to like these other ones, right? So Microsoft is up 1.21%, and I don't know, one of these companies here. Let's I'm trying. Okay, like so, like what is this? Amgen Inc. I don't know. I don't know all the top 100 companies, and I don't need to know. But basically, you know, this Amgen Inc. Right? It's up 1.52%. It's still not going to hold as much weight as Google being up 0.91% or Meta. Like these hold way more weight in the Nasdaq. So even if this does shoot up 5%, it's not going to move the market as much as if these were. All right. So I use this to kind of just get an idea. Like if I see a bunch of green, then you could kind of look at the market and get an idea. Like, all right, we've been bullish today. If you see a bunch of red, and vice versa, and I'm not saying to get on this and then be like, oh, like it's green, so I'm just going long today. Like, nah, that's not how it works. Like, because it could have been long since the market opened, but like that time that you got in, that's when it decides. Remember that this stuff is delayed. This stuff is like, um, it's telling you the aftermath, right? So, it's just to give you an idea. It's not for you to trade off of. All right. So I like to use this website. If y'all haven't used it before, it's called Finviz. And then yeah. What else? Okay. Can't forget about Forex Factory. All right. So if y'all uh don't know, news can affect the economy, and what we're trading, my bad. News can affect the economy, and like what we're trading um is basically like it's not a USD pair, I would say, but it's a US currency. So like it's not even a currency. It's really an indice or an indice, whatever you want to call it. Um so yeah, so when we come to a website like this and then there's USD news, it can affect, these are the top 100 companies in the US. They use American dollars. So they use the US dollar, right? So if the US dollar is having some type of news, right, and it's high impact news, you'll see like a red folder. So it'll look like this, but it'll say USD, right? And if I go hover over a red folder, it's gonna say high impact expected. All right. So if a USD one is like that, then they expect the Nasdaq or NQ to like be very volatile at that moment. Now, it's two ways you can look at that, right? It's some people that use the news to actually make money because they know the market is going to be volatile. All you gotta do is have a nice entry, and you're good. You could be up within the next 30 seconds to a minute. You hit your daily goals, or even probably make the most money you ever made in one day. If you know, you know. And then there's other people that also look at the news and say, you know what, I'm just not going to trade during this time because, it's not even worth it. Like, I'm risking, you know, maybe I know the direction that the price is about to go, but my entry was so bad that a slight pullback kind of like messed up my account, or it was too much of a risk, right? So some people don't even trade it at all. Um, And then along with that, right, you gotta remember some people's brokers, they don't allow you to trade news. So make sure you whatever broker that you're using, they allow you to trade news, because then you'll get fucked. Like you could have a good day. I remember it was a couple months ago, I was trading gold, and I don't remember what broker was I using. I think I was using like Live or something like that. And I made a bag on gold, made a bag, and it was like, oh no, no, was it Live? I don't think it was Live actually. I feel like I was on Trade Locker, so it had to be Live though. That's the only really. I don't know. I think that's what it was. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but um, yeah, I was trading a live account on gold, and was it? I feel like it wasn't. I don't know why. Anyway, just like I said, just make sure whatever broker that you're using or whatever prop firm that you're using, they allow you to trade during news. Otherwise, your profits are not going to count, and that can be annoying because you know it's just what it is. But so what it's looking like right now is that we're going to get some news at 6 a.m. and 8:15, but it's low impacted. It's low impact news, so it shouldn't affect the market too much. Um, so if you see like a yellow folder, don't even trip. You could still trade during that time. If you see like an orange folder, that means it's like medium. So it'll look like this. So I mean, it could move the market a little bit, but I don't know. To be honest, like I feel like, what's that tomorrow? Yeah, 11th. Yeah. So to be honest, I feel like with USD, I rarely see medium impacted news. I either see a yellow folder or it's a red folder or it's nothing at all. So yeah, you could use this to basically kind of see like what time that the market may be like volatile, so you'll know to like kind of either stay out or like I said, if you want to trade during the news to make some money, to find out when you're actually going to trade that day. All right, so I know I said a lot just now, but let's see if there's any questions. When when the next hair meeting? What you mean? My braids? You're not jacking my braids? My braids? My sister's calm. I think she did good this time. She did good on my hair. So I'm supposed to be going away in like 2 days. So I'm gonna be getting in the water and all that. So when the next chair meeting? Oh, you said hair meeting. Look, I'm over here talking about my hair and shit. But anyway, I'm gonna finish saying what I was saying. I'm about to go away, so I'm about to get my hair wet. So usually I get like a barrel twist or whatever, but yeah, with the water that's not gonna do too well. This I can get in the water, be fine. Um, but chair meeting? Talking about, let me see up here. Unemployment claims on Thursday. So look, Thursday, 8:30. If you like, just expect the market to be moving that day in the morning, like opening bell. Well, that's like before opening bell. So, yeah, I'm not sure, man. I don't know. I guess you could Google it or something. But I'm not gonna lie, like I don't get too like deep into like research. Mm, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't get like too crazy into the research for real. Like to be honest, I don't even look at what the red folders be sometimes. I know about FMOC, I mean FOMC, um, unemployment claims, and uh, what that NFP. Um, I know in those days you kind of want to like, the market's gonna be a little wacky. Uh, but yeah, I don't go crazy into like researching like, oh, what's going on in the market, and you know I'll check the news like that from there, and then just to see if it's gonna be volatility, and that's pretty much it. Like I don't try to predict because Trump said this is the market gonna go down or anything like that. I just kind of I'm not I don't predict. I react. So I think that's what made me a better trader. Instead of just saying like, oh, like because the way price looks right now, I could be like, oh, like my risk to reward for a sell right now, you know, I could just take this, but that's not what the market doing. Like so, obviously, I can make a risk to reward look good just based off of like market structure. But you don't know. Like it could be that one thing that happens, and the market just look. It doesn't like. It's not consistent with like how you may be taught or whatever. You gotta like react to what it's doing. Like I don't like to just be in a trade and be floating in it and sit there all day. No, I want to move. I want to get in when the market is moving, and I want to get out after getting my PC. I have my food just sitting here. I ain't even eat none of it. Video crazy, but the song is trash. Who is this? Oh, I about you. I know it's not the song. Can't be the song. So, like I said, I'm pretty patient. So if I was to see, this is what I want to see. It pretty much been bullish. Let me go back to the 15 real quick. Okay. I don't know. We've been we've been bullish this whole time. So I wouldn't. We've been bullish since what time is this? Since 8 o'clock, right? It's now 11. I wouldn't want to go against the trend, but we are getting closer to the supply zone on the 15. And like I said, like if I was to trade, it would definitely be like if price was to break out of the supply, but that seems like a stretch from now. Like we could be sitting here until like London. Um, but what I see before any of that happening, I think price will continue to be bullish, right? But before all of that, I could see price coming back down, kind of retesting these areas. And then that's like a move that you may see off the 5, like where price may bounce off of the supply, pull back a little bit. Let me see what area that is on 15. Okay, so that makes sense, but like not really. So like I wouldn't want to. By the time it's actually showing me that it's really selling, like it's gonna be at that level where I feel like it'll start to push back up anyway. So, but it's weird. 'Cause I wouldn't say that we're in no man's land. It's just I think we're really changing character of like we just sold off, we pushed up, it's getting exhausted, it's gonna chill out for a little bit, maybe pull back a little bit more to push up to higher highs based off of this level. So I don't know if on the 5 minute we can get like a break above the supply, then maybe we could find an entry because this is a lot of in between this like don't get it twisted. There's a lot of money right here, but if it breaks this supply level, like all these candlesticks kept getting here and dumping, come here, dump, come here, dump. So if it breaks this, then I could see another opportunity for longs. That's my spill. Y'all see anything different? Y'all like that? Anybody else seeing longs right there? Agreed. Yeah, but I'm not married to anything. I always say that like that's just something that I see. That's like All I know is it can get back to the top of that level and then like tank. Cause remember, we're in a 4-hour supply zone. We're in it. So it could easily just be on something like start dropping and then really just like flush. So don't get too hasty. We'll wait. It's all about patience. While the market's consolidating, as people getting in and out of the trade, they fighting each other. They taking money, they losing money. Some people winning money, but you know, right now this is where people are trying to predict which way the market is going to go. There's no reason to get into that fight. Leave it alone. You pick up the scraps later. But remember, your scraps, your pennies in the market that you're gonna make, a couple $100 to $1,000. It's worth it. It's worth the wait. You wait 2 weeks for your paycheck anyway. You could wait an hour to make your paycheck. While y'all here though, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and meet me here at 11 p.m. And we're gonna run this bag up. One like away from getting 10. Real. Fathead. Name Fathead is crazy. What's real? What's real? It's midnight. Damn. Oh, you eating that fast? Damn. Pickles was killing me just now. All right, so it's midnight. Share prices started to start moving a little bit as we get closer to London. I dropped some food on the floor. What y'all think Price gonna do? She gonna continue to the upside, or break through the supply zone to the downside?
Summer is very reflective for me. You know what I mean? Summer's like a measuring point for us. I'm saying we work all winter. You know what I'm saying? It's spring to the summer. You know what I mean?
While most of us wait for perfect conditions to take any risk, entrepreneurs like Peter Stromberg step into the unknown willingly. Entrepreneurship, paragliding.
Everybody chilling tonight, huh?
Deep breath take a leap. It's that
Patiently waiting on this market to move, right? I could still smell it. I could still smell it. Still smell it. I can still smell it. My school. I know, right? It's like inching up. So that's another thing. Like you gotta remember, like NQ is really a New York pair, and we're trading it. We're trying to trade it during the Asia session, which for me, or Asia London, which for me, it's fake a cheat code. I don't think people really know why, because there's less people trying to trade NQ at this time, so it still spits out like the same amount of points when it starts to move, but you're able to like actually catch the move because it's not the market isn't getting manipulated by a whole bunch of people. Yeah, but last night we caught it. Like literally, it's about waiting. I started later last night too because I felt like this is what it would be like at 11, but it's crazy because at 11 it actually moved and then it didn't move at midnight. It started moving like around like 1, which is crazy. I mean, I don't really want to wait till 1, but I'm eating fish. It's done now. I had fish, rice. Was that mac and cheese? What else was on my plate? Fish, rice, mac and cheese. Yeah, and some bread. I literally just finished it. I can still smell it. Smell it. Cook in my kitchen. Morning. Just saying. Did anybody already trade today? Like make profit on the day, or y'all waiting until the New York session? I just seen somebody said, "What's that website?" Jay Woo. I don't know if you're still up here. I don't know. Did I answer it? Oh, somebody said Finviz. Yeah, Finviz. Now my girl cooked it. She be cooking. She thinks she a little chef or whatever. She made some cake last night. Somebody got up here and was like, so like maybe like a few streams before, she had made some cookies on the stream. And then last night she was like, I'm hungry. And then somebody was like, oh, what happened to the cookies? And then she just got up and made a cake, which you just reminded me. That's why to be my dessert. That was good. She said, I want some. Yo, so we gotta break out of the supply zone. Let's see if we can catch this. It broke out of supply level in a 5 minute. This candle looks pretty strong. And we actually got a arrow and a breaker structure right here. Granted, we are in a 1 minute supply. It's not as strong as any other supply, but you know, let's see. I'm already up for the day, but maybe we catch this little move right here. Let's see. See if price holds this. This would have been a better entry, like right here where this breaker structure is. I got in a little hasty, but like this was the entry right here. See if we get some pushes up, break out of this supply zone. So now if we look back at the points that I was talking about, now this is off the 1 minute time frame. So I don't really trade off the 1 minute, but you can still kind of look at the setup the same, right? Even though we're in this supply right now, we just came off of a demand zone. That's 1 point. We got the volumetric bar saying buyers are in control right now. So that's 2. We got an arrow, that's 3. Prices above the white EMA, that's 4. And then we have a green EMA. All right, so let's see how it plays out. Yeah, let's see what the higher time frames look like. Yeah, the entry would have been good right here, but let's see how that plays. 15, not too bad. I just know that the 1 hour we're getting closer to that. We're not even nowhere near it, actually. We got a lot of room, which is why the longs can't be like too bad. The only thing is we're in the 4 hour supply. That's the only thing for real. We're in the 1 minute supply as well, but the 1 minute supply isn't as strong. So I'm not like really worried about it. It shouldn't, kill us. Let's see. I'm really just trying to, like I said, I'm up right now. So this is really just like a quick scalp just to show y'all, like, this is probably a trade I would have took. So let's see if we get some pushes up. And then what I'll do is I'll just trail it. This is not really a target, but let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. See if we get like one little push up. No one sits. Came home, yeah, mine. Did it big, ripped the nine. You know there's different times, but it's different when you whip the lines. Sick and tired of seeing guys do bits and dimes. You gotta pick a side, live and die. My head has fits a brick inside. I ain't proud. I just told you, bitch, I'm going over 65. Better trick and ride. Money talk, bitches lie. Blood got cameras every 20 feet. go change a character.
Whoever is a hungry simply doesn't eat. Whatever path you put out, that's the one to beat. Blood got cameras at 20 feet. See? Body count rises with the summer heat. Big bush nigga. I'm in my hood, super comfy, but what's your location? Listen, these rappers can't go to the hoods, they was raised rap. I got a dope line from Pittsburgh to Austin. 8-10 stacks for game 4, Nick versus.
Look like it's going bearish. Yeah, it does. Where it's at right now is like where I would have really wanted to enter. Like I got in like way too high. And the reason why is because that's where the break of structure is. So like this area right here, this is where that candlestick broke structure. So like really I would have liked to enter here, and then that would have made my risk a little bit lower. But based off my entry, I'm gonna keep my same risk. I do believe it's gonna go a little bullish before selling off again. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe this next let's see what this like 5-minute candle does, because it just broke structure on a 5-minute as well. So we'll see if it actually like respects and gives us a little push up.
Something shifted. And as she read, her thoughts
Yeah. Because even on a 5, like it's giving me like it's a bullish. It's still bullish right now. I would even like. I would just say if it dips below this candle, then I'll leave this alone. But I don't think it's gonna do that. I'll also extend this. Let's see how it plays out. Because really, we took the trade based off of that 5-minute candle breaking that supply zone, and so you know, I like we didn't wait to see if like it was gonna actually hold. I just took the trade just to show y'all like, all right, bot called out something with an arrow. You know, it could be that simple. It could really be that simple. I made like 500 earlier. Tough. Me too. Do you think it'll go back again? Like back? What you mean? Like back where? Like down? I wanted to get at 854. I think it should go back to reach 810. That'll be a like retrace. Yeah, that'll actually be a better entry. Like so, like if you got your longs from, you saying from like down here, you said 10. Yeah, so like around here. Yeah, that's not a bad area. Yeah, so this candle does. Next 5-minute candle. It ain't closed 50%, but this candle could determine whether price wants to continue to push up or start to be a little bearish. Maybe tag this fair value gap right here. Let's see what she wants to do.
I love the game. I'm from the streets. I survived some murder beef. Ever since then, I play for keeps. I'm shooting everywhere the laser blink. Drums on a 223, shutting down the motor on the beat. So be careful riding down the streets. And nigga, bring your biggest gun when you think you're running down on me. I'm with some niggas gotta die for me. You gotta look me in the eyes when you tell me you gon' ride for me. It's time to tell my side of the story. A nigga came off the bench, but I got pins like Robert Cody. I made movies, but ain't recorded. Sprayed 30-some shells, clear the scene before it get reported. Moving cautious.
The only thing that's making me actually feel like it's gonna push up is that it's a bunch of people getting into the market right now, like probably trying to sell it. She's 620 already. I'm trying to make a band. Yeah, a band would be nice. Said, don't worry, I'm here. What up, Retail Future? She made that cake last night, yo. So now I got cake today. Appreciate you. That was all you right there.
I never regret the work I put in and let the respect. Nevertheless, niggas still die for less than a threat. Almost worked a million.
Bet she did. You're welcome.
100,000 worth of jewelry on my chest and throat. Running biscotti in the kitchen, cooking left the roast. Lost 18 like a Peyton Manning left the coast. Through the clip that fled the scene in the European. There's dirty money, the only thing that need quarantine. They say power and fortune bring you Jordan rings. Hoes call me for Louis bags and abortion fees. I go to breaking the mattress at the extended stay. My life a movie like Will Smith, Independence Day. The show turn it back, you got a gun for the fences. Had to switch it up, cause hustling don't come with a pension. I kept my comments deposited in brick cash. I ain't need you broke, imagine my confidence with cash. Critics got their opinions on me. I let them talk on.
Well, I might get stopped out.
It was a walk on. I cooked the rock in person, let you watch me serve it. A couple thousand got me lurking through Versace curtains. Yo, what you fucking talking about Versace curtains, big right? Hey, you know I got the shits with the Medusa on the little bro. Blood thicker than water. Sons rich from their father. I can make the work lock with one drip from the faucet. Grants, Benjis, and Jacksons. The president's varied. I did what was necessary. The evidence buried. Let's go. Pick yourself, nigga. Big kid, son. I mean anything I said. Shit on me. That niggas ain't like me.
The cheapest LLC almost always ends up costing the most. A lot of LLC services look cheap up front, but they make their money later with renewals, compliance fees, and add-ons you didn't expect. By year 2, you're paying way more than you claimed.
Niggas been talking shit like I talk. Niggas ain't feel like I told you about it 3 years ago. Yeah. Niggas say they nice, but don't shake shit up like the book. I got a movie deal with chillin' cause my real life like a book. Blue still nice with a drip, so don't be that life that I took. The next time you sneak this, me just pay me. I write the hook.
That off my entry is crazy.
The east side Ted Turner and his business is best to stay out your feelings to advance further. Can't shake the bitch, I told her. I get the neck, but I can't serve her. She not my type, but I'm off to connect, so I can't curb her. Before I put the phone to the shit that permanently hurt me. In the wheelchair, it was hard to smile on my 36th birthday. Being honest, this could be karma I probably deserve in the first place. The shit I'm thinking about on the jet that's landing in Burbank. For the rap, we be back plugging the whole units.
Oh, look at that pop right there. Y'all see that pop, yo?
I be in Lewisburg right now if they search me. Locking the club, so I know that shit y'all copping the hood. They get the driver, I'm the type to send fiends to shop in your hood.
That pop was crazy. Yo. When this episode is late for love, your picture contested. So she don't never suck dick the first night. Listen to section. Hopefully it keep popping though. Yo, anybody on the stream right now, go ahead, like, subscribe, join the Discord. Link is in the description. Don't be afraid to talk that talk in the chat. A whole bunch of people went in. Yo, I don't know what happened just now. I wish my entry was down there. Shit. Tell me that's my industry, but look back at my history. For the past 5 years, it's like my status been tripling. I get back with humility, make no excuses. Came to the conclusion that y'all should hate me. They want to do this, but my shooter's been cutting off water lately. Too rich to incarcerate me on charges. Them odds are shaky. The feds watch me get an M on TV like I'm Carson Daly. True story of love, my heart cold like an orphan baby. Let's go. Like these are the stars that made me. Had my best run when I lost shape. Of course it's crazy. I asked God to bring him back, pray jump out his coffin maybe. And I white like I ain't never sinned, but you would never win. How you gonna call me Hollywood bitch? Let's go. Y'all see the pop? You know my regiment, like I ain't never win. First thing she do is tell a friend if I ever let her in. They wanna know how I up off records that they don't ever spend. Another 10 steps ahead of them by the time it all settle in. When I drop, let's see. This time, they dead again. I got a closet full of measuring cups and their presidents. The butcher. Oh no, I didn't. I'm not gonna lie, if it breaks through this 1 minute. Sheesh, we was already up 5. I don't think she done. That's why you trade with the trend, yo. You don't try to predict like, oh, it's about to sell off. They was waiting for it. All this right here was them trying to get everybody to start thinking that price was going to change direction, change character. But let's just see if I'm just chatting, you know. Download the Shopify app today. Government backed SBA loans can be a game changer for small businesses. But getting one is not so easy. That's where Lendio comes in. Why I didn't come down to cover the gap first? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't try to predict what it's gonna do. I just do what it's doing. Like if it's you in a little profit. Yeah, our entries could have been better. I mean, I figured it was going to long, but I didn't really get the best entry. Hopefully, y'all got a better entry than I did. If you did, you should be good right now. That's what this candle does. Because now we broke structure, we had a retracement, and then we had another bullish candle breaking that same level. So let's see if it holds and it decides to push up again. That was a pop right there. That was a pop. That was a nice pop. I just want to see it push up just a little bit more, and I'm gonna protect my profit. And we're gonna see how far it goes. Finally home and set my ass down. It's late too. There's a resistance line right there. I mean, I think all of it is resistance. We're in a 4-hour supply zone, to be honest. Notarabs, not Arabs. I don't know how to say your name. I don't know which one it is. No Tarabs or it will up till by session. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what you're saying. Oh, by until New York session. You said, damn, when y'all get in. Who else got in? Who got into this? I'm about to protect my profits. All right, so either we're gonna end the day with what I had, or we're gonna see if it actually smacks this target right here, and then I'm gonna call it a night. That was a pretty good session. Can I get some likes? Can I get some more likes, y'all? We like I'm giving y'all free play right here. Appreciate it, Raj. Now y'all like in the comments. You gotta like the stream, like the video. Oh, when New York session come, it'll drop. Yeah, nah, because it's literally in that 4 hour the 4 hour supply zone. Actually, I'm gonna go to the 1 minute and trail it because I might have my stop loss like somewhere that's nasty. Yeah, I don't. We'll keep it under this candle. See if it come down to test this break of structure. I mean, regardless of when, if I was you guys and this was your first trade, I would trail it a little tighter. But we're gonna see. It might tag this fair value gap and pop back up, or it could just slam down. It's looking like it's popping right now, but then after this kind of like fake little retracement they got going on, I would start like under each tail of each minute candle. I would just leave my stop under there and then just trail it up. And then if it tags me out, it tags me out. But let's see if it pops back up or if it's gonna stop me out in profit. I mean, it's not a lot. I didn't really like chase this trade for real, but I was just trying to show y'all how simple it all could be. It's coming back. Trying to come back anyway. I wasn't paying attention. Wherewith I Am Academy? What you mean, wherewith I Am Academy? Three reds will have me out. That's a strong red candle, though. That might be that 4 hour right there. It was looking for all the seller stop losses before dropping. All right, so I got tagged out. I made an extra 100. Probably could have been more, but I don't think so. Too far to reach the gap. How I'm not in profit, but you are my entry under yours. I move my stop loss into profit. 100 is 100. Facts.
disposable cash. We unapproachable sociopaths. A run in with us supposed to go bad, but I evolved. Now look at me. I was lost, gotta book me with all my dogs. Chose the streets cause she the one took me with all my flaws. While listening to fools talking in kitchens, I'm moonwalking. There's hate, there's red paint on all of us shoe arches. Every house on my block was hot till I moved off it. Like Drew Brees, I took the lead with a few tosses, new charges. It ain't no repetition.
What time is it? 12:30. Yeah. I think I want to put on another episode of Power, man. Chill out for a little bit. I got a busy day tomorrow. I feel like every day getting busy now. It's crazy. All right. Hopefully you guys protected your trade because that candle that came down was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I must be lagging on my end. Well, I'm not sure with the streams. It might be. I ain't gonna lie. That's how I'm trying to use Safe House. So I'm trying to switch over to a new platform called Safe House. It's no lag. It's more like a better version of Zoom. Like you can have like unlimited people on it. But the thing is, you can only get on if you're subscribed to it. So um yeah, I'm gonna start streaming on that. So grab my Discord. I'll probably still open up my YouTube, but like it's gonna be blurred out on my YouTube. So if you like the way I trade, if you wanna see me trade more, you wanna ask questions, like I said, join the Discord. So when I drop this stuff, you guys are in tune. Do I think it's gonna continue down? No, actually. I think this is just like a retracement. So like I said, like the way I trade is I trade the trend. So until it decides to show me like it's selling off like all the way, like it breaks through this demand zone. Um, like I said, I start counting up those points again. So like I said, I need 5 points in order for me to get into a trade. And then usually with those 5 points, the bot puts me in profit, and it's just up to me if I'm going to take advantage of that um by protecting my trade, basically. Like so when I'm in profit, I'm not gonna protect my trade. Or just take my money. So like I said, the 5 points, the reason why I took the trade that I did, which was over here. We had a green arrow, we had a green EMA, the volumetric bar was also green. Price had just came off of this demand level, and we had broke through a supply zone. Like it was right here. So we got a break of structure candle. And then honestly, I didn't even like wait for the trade to like see if it was gonna hold that level. But usually you would want to wait to see if it holds the level. But I entered, so whatever. It played out a little bit, it was in profit, it dipped, and then we got a nice little pop. Now normally I would like for instance, like after this candle closed, I'll move my stop loss up here and I would have been closed out up here. But I would just want to see if it was going to continue to play out. So I had my stops somewhere over here. And this one candle took me out. But I believe it's going to play off of this zone again. But then again, this is off the 1 minute, so it's not like a strong level to play price off of. So yeah, and right now we're touching this 15-minute supply. I don't think we're in the 1 hour supply yet, but we're definitely in the 4 hour supply. Yeah, so I'll be careful trying to long because at some point I think it's gonna sell off again. Yeah. And then like if it doesn't, then we know that price is like literally changing character. Like we gotta play it as if like, all right, it's really still in the uptrend, like uptrend and retracement to go back up some more, which is also possible on the higher time frame. So it depends on how you look at it. Like I said, I'm a scalper, so I look at the higher time frames to kind of get an idea of like what I want to do. I don't trade off of it, but I look at it just to see where we're at. And then as we get closer to the smaller time frames, just like, all right, based upon like where we're at and what price is doing, I'm gonna try to scalp this move.
The most meaningful things are never
I think up until London.
Yeah. We believe AI should
Yeah, on stars, foreign on stars.
isn't one person doing the work of 10. It's teams
Yeah, it's possible it'll be up till London because
to do more than they thought they could. Let's build the future together.
yeah. Once this 4-hour breaks this level, sheesh. To the upside, yeah.
For a huge check like this one, here's how. Give me 30 seconds and I'll show you what.
Yeah, I just bought a kilo from my dog and Bilo, mixing fentanyl with diesel. That shit they selling dog and needle.
All right, y'all. About to get up out of here. We 4 likes away from getting 20. Can we get 20 likes on the stream? Hopefully you guys are able to make some money. If you didn't, hopefully you was able to learn something. I will be back again 11 p.m. Let's go. We have 17 likes. We need 3 more. 3 more. Come on. It's 35 people up here. Y'all can show me some love. I know I taught somebody something. Or open up your eyes to something. Or maybe the vibe. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you just like the vibe I got. Actually, I don't have time to wait for y'all. It is what it is. Appreciate y'all tuning in with me though. Like I said, see me in my Discord. I probably won't trade live on New York, but I may throw in a play. What I'm looking at. But yeah, I mean, we already won the trading day, so I'll probably leave it alone. I'm already there. But yeah, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Tap in with me. Make sure y'all stacking that cheese, you heard? As I do always, we gotta end the stream the right way. All right, so y'all just give me 1 second. In the stream, giving all praises to the Most High. All right. Amen. Good session, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.